1, go!
Let's talk about the raptor class, not to be confused with the raptor from the late Cretaceous era, but the ones from the early Paleocene and Cenozoic era. As a whole, raptor ranges from B to S tier, and they function as gatekeepers of the current meta. These types of builds are meant to punish mistakes and punish them hard. The build I'm going to focus on is the Peregrine Falcon. The Peregrine Falcon is the most mobile playable character in the game. When diving, they can reach up to speeds of 300 miles per hour. They can do this because they spec into more streamlined feathers, but to reduce drag, they opt out of longer and sharper beaks, but instead have a shorter and more curved beak. This fits the Peregrine Falcon's playstyle better. Because Peregrine mains know a dive combo, that when a Peregrine dives it uses the physics engine to generate blunt force damage with their beak. With that speed and force, it hits its opponent with a devastating bone-breaking hit. If you're wondering why I showed a dogfight at the beginning of the video, it is because Peregrines have a nickname called,
Tauchvogel.
Now I will talk about Peregrine's matchups against other players and human mains. The Peregrine is an aerial assassin build with its high damage and speed with a trade-off for tankiness and HP. A skilled Peregrine main can be devastating in air-to-air combat, but for a newbie, it's a hard build to pick up. Against humans, Peregrines don't stand a chance. Human mains with their high intelligence know how to craft weapons for defeating them. Peregrines also have a weakness to the air pollution that human mains cause. But let's say a human and a Peregrine main are in an even playing field. The Peregrine would certainly perform better, but the human's main could easily hide or wait for the Peregrine to leave. Or a human main could scare them off by just being bigger and more intimidating. But that is about the end of the human's dominance. If a Peregrine main has enough altitude, it can break thick bones such as our skulls and cause a game over. For example, I will play this video.
Son!
Wait, hold up. Can we listen to that again? As you have heard, the Peregrine main has hit a crit and broke the bones of its targeted opponent, a pigeon, which caused a duration of stun time, giving enough time for the Peregrine main to finish them off while the pigeon is stun locked. Another thing a human main would be up against is the sheer speed of the Peregrine main. Without diving, a Peregrine is still faster than any human. The cruising speed of a Peregrine is around 50 miles per hour to 60 miles per hour, which is still faster than any human being that's ever lived. The Peregrine doesn't have much natural predators besides humans, eagles, and great horned owls. The reason why Peregrine mains don't have much natural predators is because they have an apex buff, which gives them a large intimidation bonus and negates some of the damage done to them. Let us move on to how the Peregrine can be a great support to human mains. Humans have great eyesight with their binocular vision, but Peregrine mains' eyes are nearly 8 times sharper. Put into account that humans can't see that well in the dark at all, but a Peregrine can see in the dark, not night vision, but 6 times better than a human's eye in the dark. These reasons alone make me think that Peregrines are a really great aerial scout build. This has been my in-depth analysis on the Peregrine build. Thank you for watching. Wait, there's one more thing I need to show you. Before I end off this video, I need to show you how I got one of its many nicknames. I've already shown you one from earlier, and in Latin, Peregrine means wanderer. But my personal favorite is another German name and plane, the Stuka. Trends over game updates have made new weapons, some more creative than others. But the one I'm talking about is a warplane. This warplane was made by Germans in World War II called the Ju-87 dive bomber, or Stuka for short. The Germans saw a Peregrine Falcon and how it dives, and copied it. Like seriously, look at these photos. And the aerodynamics are also about the same. And how a Stuka functions is exactly how Peregrines fight. Gain altitude, locate target, dive at speeds over 200 miles an hour, kill target, simple in a Peregrine sense. But instead of talons, or blunt beaks, a Stuka has normally 1,000-pound bombs or twin 37mm BK autocannons. Or this. There's one distinct feature from the Peregrine Falcon and a Stuka. One has Jericho trumpets, which I played in a previous video. Germans use them to strike fear on the battlefield to their enemies, as the Peregrine Falcon only has a weak noise. Thanks for watching my comparison and analysis on a Peregrine Falcon. And 3, 2, 1, bye.
Sorry, please excuse me for my mess. My heart's been pouring through my chest. I fell through corridors of broken floors. I'm sorry that I left. Fell asleep in my new bed. I can't feel happy in my head. I see 2 moons and nothing more.